the news tonight, Senate set up to oversee River State sole administrator. Osun now ranked 7th in national examinations. Congo and Rwanda have submitted a draft peace proposal. Good evening and welcome to the major report. Babatunde Bolatito is my name. The Senate has constituted an 18-member committee tasked with overseeing the activities of the River State sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, retired. The Senate President, Gospel Akpabio, made this known during the resumption of plenary today. According to Akpabio, the committee was created in a bid to strengthen transparency and accountability in the state's governance. Akpabio named Senate leader Opeyemi Bamidele as the chairman of the committee. He also highlighted the importance of the committee's mandate, stating that its role is critical in ensuring effective legislative oversight in River State. Akpabio also hinted that the composition of the committee might be subject to review following further consultations. The Senate President charged the committee to commence its oversight duties without delay, stressing the urgency of their assignment and reaffirming the Senate's commitment to upholding democratic processes in River State. The bill seeking to outlaw skating activities on roads in Osun State has elicited comprehensive debate during the committees of the whole. In his remark, while giving the progress made at the Committee of the Whole, Speaker Adewale Egbedo stated that the bill under consideration will prohibit those who skate on the road in a bid to ensuring the safety of skaters and road users from the accidents. Parliamentary reporter Oluwatose Oladokun now brings details.
After a motion for the adoption of the votes and proceeding was moved by the majority leader of the House, Honorable Babajide Koforola, and seconded by Honorable Tajudeen Adeyemi, thereafter the Right Honorable Speaker Adewale Egbedo led members into the Committee of Whole for further debate and consideration of the Osun State Skating Restriction Bill 2023. During the Committee of Whole, legislators including Honorables Tajudeen Adeyemi, Taufik Olayiwola, Abiola Awuyeye, Lawrence Adeoti, and Abiola Ibrahim highlighted the need to review and correct specific clauses in the bill. While speaking on Osun State Skating Restriction Bill 2023, Honorable Kwame Ajibola emphasized that the intention of the bill is to prohibit skating activities on public roads to help prevent and reduce road accidents. Following significant progress, the Speaker, Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo, presented the corrected clauses and proposed amendments. In the same vein, the House of Assembly resumed deliberation on the Osun State Multi-Door Court House Establishment Bill 2025. The Committee of the Whole, chaired once again by Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo, provided members with the opportunity for thorough debate. A report on the progress made was subsequently presented by the Speaker. A motion for the adoption of all amendments and corrections made during the Committee of Whole was moved by the Deputy Majority Leader, Honorable Adekunle Oladimeji, and seconded by Honorable Taufik Olayiwola.
Motion has been moved and seconded that all the amendments made on Osun State Skating Restriction Bill 2023 to form part of the bill. If you are in support, say aye. Aye. If you are against, say no. The ayes have it, and all the amendments made should form part of the bill under consideration.
During the plenary, Honorable Abiola Ibrahim, Inolaji, representing Irewole Shokon State constituency, announced the passing of Honorable Gbadebo Oyedide, a former member of the House of Assembly, served from 2007 to 2011.
Honorable Gbadebo Oyedide was a dedicated leader whose service for our people will not be forgotten. His passing has created a vacuum in our political and community space.
A minute silence was observed in honor of the late lawmaker. Oluwatosin Oladokun, OSBC News.
Osun State is now ranked 7th in the national examinations from its 33rd position in early 2022, according to new report titled Standard Educational Performance Ranking of State in 2024 SSCE from the National Examination Council, NECO, released by the spokesperson to the governor, Madam Olawale Rashid, recalled that Governor Adeleke promised during the 2022 governorship campaign to take Osun to a single-digit ranking in national examination, a vow is keeping with. According to a release on the development from the Commissioner for Education, Honorable Dikwe Eluwole, the report confirmed Governor Adeleke's commitment to restoring education sector in Osun State to its academic leadership that the state once occupied from its creation in 1991. Osun State was ranked number 7 out of 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, coming behind Lagos, Kano, Oyo, Benue, Ogun, and Katsina State with 29,109 candidates that obtained at least 5 credits, including English language and mathematics, out of 41,264 that sat for the examination, thereby achieving approximately 71% success, first of its kind in the last 18 years. Still talking education, 75% of the 1,955,069 candidates who wrote this year's university tertiary matriculation examination scored less than 200 out of the 400 maximum marks. Statistical analysis of the result released by JAM indicated that 420,415 candidates scored above 200 marks, while 7,658 had between 300 and 319. The board stated that those who recorded above 320 marks in the examination are only 4,756, saying the individual results will be made public this week. In last year UTME, 1,402,490 candidates scored below 200, representing 76% of the 1,842,464 results released, while those who scored above 300 marks were 8,401. JAM also said 97 candidates were involved in examinations infractions during the 2025 examination, while 2,157 others are undergoing investigation for suspected malpractices. It added that 40,247 underage candidates were permitted to participate in the 2025 examination, out of which 1.16% achieved scores that met the threshold for exceptional ability. Furthermore, a few of the results, including those of blind candidates and others in the JAM Equal Opportunity Group candidates, are still being processed. Meanwhile, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has stated that the high failure rate in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination is proof that anti-malpractices measures are working effectively, particularly within the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board system. Its comment came in the wake of widespread concerns following JAM's release of data showing that out of 1,955,69 candidates who sat for examination, only about 420,000 scored above 200. More than 78% failed to meet the 200-mark threshold. Alausa, who spoke with journalists today, attributed the poor performance to reduced cheating due to JAM's stringent security protocols. According to him, JAM conducts its exam using a computer-based testing system, a step which is described as strong security measures through which fraud or cheating has been completely eliminated. Alausa revealed that shortly after taking office, The government carried out a comprehensive review of Nigeria's examination system, and as part of reforms, they announced that the West African Examination Council (WAEC) and the National Examination Council (NECO) will begin transitioning to computer-based testing starting November 2025 with objective papers, followed by full CBT adoption, including essay section, by May-June 2026. The Federal Executive Council has approved the rescoping of old highway contracts and new roads worth about 1.81 trillion naira, consisting of 760.4 billion naira in naira-denominated projects, with a separate 651.7 facility for the 7th axial road linking the Lekki DC port to Shagamu already. This also includes the Abat-Ikot-Ekpene road, whose first phase was ratified at 30.32 billion naira, alongside 9 other corridors spread across 12 states. The Minister of Work, Dave Umahi, revealed this to state correspondents at a meeting of the Federal Executive Council under President Bola Tinubu's administration at the Aso Rock Villa in Abuja. The Minister said similar variations have reduced the Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna corridor to 82.4 kilometers plus 6 bridges for the same 105 billion originally budgeted. Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke has charged women town planners in Nigeria to keep promoting professionalism and break new barriers to achieve sustainable urban and physical planning development in the country. The governor stated this through the Commissioner for Lands and Fiscal Planning, Honorable George Alabi, at the investiture ceremony of Mrs. Elizabeth Abiola as the chairperson of the association in the state. OSBC reporter Oluchi Amada has the details.
Mrs. Elizabeth Abiola, as the chairperson of the Osun State Chapter of Association of Women Town Planners in Nigeria, has the theme Empowering Women in Planning Challenges, Prospects and Strategies for Women's Participation in Urban Planning in Osogbo, Nigeria. The event, which brought together notable personalities in the urban and physical planning profession, provided a platform to highlight the immense contributions of women in promoting and innovative solutions for sustainable cities and communities. In his keynote address, the Commissioner for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable George Alabi, who stood in for Governor Adeleke, congratulated the chairperson of the association for her invaluable contributions to the growth of the profession, just as he tasked her to remain steadfast and dedicated in her goals towards advancing the objectives of the group. In her lecture on the theme of the event, the guest speaker, Dr. Ijoma Onyejekwe, noted that women town planners have risen as trailblazers in the transformative journey of not only shaping the physical landscape of communities, but also reshaping the narratives of what it means to lead in a world of change through the establishment of vibrant spaces to advance the urban and physical planning profession, foster meaningful relationships, and empower women to thrive amidst global complexities. In their separate remarks, the chairman of the occasion, Dr. Kafayat Lawal, the national president of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Mr. Chime Ogbonna, and the national chairman, Association of Women Town Planners in Nigeria, Mrs. Rekiyat Fashe, tasked the new leadership of the group to lead with wisdom, compassion, and vision, adding that women serve with empathy. Hence, accountability and transparency must remain their watchword.
Today is more than a ceremony to me. It is a bold statement and a reminder that the voices and contributions of women in planning in Nigeria are no longer optional, but essential.
No society lives without law. Town planning cannot function without the appropriate laws. Before now, of course, in many others, including mine, including my own state, The law still being implemented is 1946 Town and Country Planning Law that was promulgated by the British government. We got our independence since 1960. Until date, many Nigerian governments are still implementing the law initiated by colonial masters.
Leadership is a trust, and with it comes the responsibility to lead transparently, ethically, and justly. Let our actions mirror our words, and let our decisions be guided by truth and the public good.
In her remarks shortly after her investiture as the chairperson, Association of Women Town Planners in Nigeria, Osun State Chapter, Mrs. Elizabeth Abiola reaffirmed her commitment towards excellence and professionalism in ensuring the promotion of sustainable urban and physical planning in the state.
Inclusiveness in professionalism, taking care of women, making sure that women are in everything within the nation and the world generally.
The event featured the presentation of awards of excellence to notable personalities, including the Eleni of Osun, Oba Yusuf Omoleye, the Commissioner for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable Judge Abiola, and the Permanent Secretary and Director General of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, OSBC, Mrs. Jolade Igbarola, who was accompanied by the Director of Finance, Mrs. Modupe Olufiade, among others. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted haziness and thunderstorm from today to Thursday across the country. According to the agency, the thunderstorms are anticipated over Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, Oyo, Ogun, Edo, Abia, Imo, Bayelsa, Lagos, Delta, Rivers, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom states later in the day. NIMET Weather Outlook released in Abuja emphasized slight dust haze over parts of Katsina and Kano State during the forecast period. It anticipated thunderstorms over parts of Taraba and Adamawa State during the afternoon and evening hours. According to the agency, sunny skies with patches of cloud are anticipated over the north-central region, with chances of thunderstorm over parts of Nasarawa during the morning period. Later in the day, thunderstorms are expected over parts of Kogi, Kwara, Benue, and the Federal Capital Territory. Over the southern region, cloudy sky with spells of sunshine are expected with chances of isolated thunderstorm over part of Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, and Bayelsa State during the morning hours. NIMET predicted cloudy skies on Wednesday with spells of sunshine over the northern state throughout the forecast period. Now welcome to our sports segment. Flying Eagles coach Aliyu Zubairu remained upbeat about the team's progress into the next round of the ongoing Under-20 AFCON in Egypt as they prepare to face Kenya in the last group game tomorrow. After beating Tunisia 1-0 in their first game, Zubairu's team had hoped for an early passage into the next round with another win over Morocco on Sunday, but they battled to a goalless draw against the North Africans. The results left both countries with 4 points in the race for the quarterfinal spot, while Tunisia are following them with 3 points. In the last games, Morocco sits at the top of the log on a goal difference, and the coach is confident that his team will not leave any stone unturned in the next game against Kenya, who are winless in their last 2 games. Congo and Rwanda have submitted a draft peace proposal as part of a US-led initiative aimed at ending the ongoing conflict in Eastern Congo. US President Donald Trump, senior advisor for Africa and the Middle East, Massad Boulos, announced the receipt of the draft from both nations, calling it an important step towards peace. Gulu said the conflict escalated earlier this year when Rwanda-backed M23 rebels seized key cities, including Goma and Bukavu. The fighting resulted in approximately 7,000 deaths and displaced over 7 million people, exacerbating one of the world's largest humanitarian crises. The peace proposal is seen as a pathway to unlock substantial Western investment in the region's mining sector. Rwanda foreign minister stated that negotiations for final peace agreement will continue later this month, with hope that the presidents of Rwanda and Congo will sign a accord by mid-June at the White House in the presence of President Donald Trump and regional leaders. The draft peace proposal follows an April meeting in Washington, where Congo and Rwanda pledged to work towards a peace deal under the oversight of U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. And that ends the major report on OSBC TV. It was edited by Abdul Jalil at DBC. Babatunde Bolatito is my name, saying good night.